Hello, gentlemen.
Good men, brothers. Let's talk about the end of the petrodollar. I'm sure most, if not all, of you know what the petrodollar is, but just in case
Somebody don't. In the beginning of the 20th century, early 1900s, the U.S. made a deal with Saudi Arabia. We would defend our kingdom and keep that family in power, but they had to only accept U.S. dollars for their oil. That's what made the dollar king. Well, this past week, something happened. Saudi Arabia agreed with a deal with China to accept China's yen. And they also accept the Russian ruble. Brazil made a new trade deal with China, and they're going to use the yen, not the dollar. This is going to be a domino effect. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take, but the US dollar isn't going to be used in the world. When that happens, all of the US dollars will be flooded back into America, and we'll have hyperinflation. The dollar will be pretty much useless, but that's what they want. Starting tomorrow, the federal government is rolling out the Fed Now, which is cryptocurrency from the Federal Reserve. They'll track everything that you buy, and it's going to have an expiration date, so you can't save nothing. And you're a little bit overweight and you go to buy a candy bar or a box of cakes or a soda, they like, no, you weigh too much, you can't have that. And they freeze your money. If you put something that they don't agree with on social media, boom, you got no money, they freeze it. They're also starting 15-minute cities. Now, these 15-minute cities are called smart cities, but the S stands for surveillance. I can't remember what the rest of it is, but it's pure evil. You will be constantly monitored and surveyed 24/7. And you won't be able to go nowhere further than 15 minutes without getting a permit. And if you do, they can lock you out of the system where you can't buy nothing, can't use nothing, can't do nothing. Now you say, well, I just won't move to one of them. Well, that's all fine and good, except with the UN 2030 and sustainable development treaties that pretty much every country in the world signed, they can come and force you in these 15-minute cities if they deem where you're living polluted. Air, soil, water, all these train derailments, food processing plants burning down, oil refineries, chemical plants, and so forth and so on. That's been happening for a little over a year now. Wonder why that is. Maybe it's to say where you live is too polluted for you to live. And so they'll just force you at gunpoint to go live in these 15-minute cities. They also are going to make you eat bugs. This isn't a conspiracy theory, it's a conspiracy fact. So, gentlemen, I hope you're prepared. I hope you got some gold and silver. I hope you got some food, water, medical supplies, Hope you got some heirloom and heritage seeds to grow your food. Uh, can't can't forget the self-defense and the plenty of lead. I would suggest having more lead than gold and silver myself, because without the lead, you won't keep your gold and silver or nothing else. Gentlemen, start getting prepared. Balls to the wall. It's time. Time is very, very short now. Hell is coming.